Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I'm experimenting with a completely different brand that I've never tried before, but I have been lusting over it. I'm going to be trying the brand Merit out today. You can see there's two boxes here and they're both opened. I just checked through that I got the things I ordered, things like that. I kind of try to do that if I know I'm not going to be able to film with it straight away. Hannah Louise Poston always talks about Merit and she kind of lusts over their lipsticks and she's always applying them, and she's got a very condensed collection. So when I see a product in her collection, I'm like, oh, that's got to be good, because her collection is so refined and I envy that she's able to do that, because I just can't. I'm a collect them all kind of girl. But I ordered two boxes. One of them was a gift to myself for my birthday, a little birthday present to myself. And when you spent £50, you got the bag, like the iconic Merit bag. What is this at the bottom? A thank you note? Oh, a cute like postcard. I don't think I've sent a postcard in a long time. I'm gonna keep that in my stationery box. But honestly, just like look at this bag. I know it's supposed to be a makeup bag, but I'm absolutely going to use this as like a little clutch. It's gorgeous. It's like a mustardy brown corduroy. It's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I don't know if the camera is working. By the way, in my previous video, in my makeup like made by Mitchell video, I'll link up in the eye so you can go check it out. I kind of did a quad versus like the new quad versus the old palettes to see if they were the same. So I'll link that video up in the eye. But I was filming with natural lighting and studio lighting, like a little bit of a mix. Today I'm just filming with studio lighting. So it's pitch black outside, I'm filming in the evening, and just filming with studio lighting. Let me know if there's a complete difference, because if there's not too much of a difference and I can get the studio lighting right, then I think I'd prefer to do that because I can make it more consistent. Whereas daytime lighting, although it's like really nice, is a little bit challenging because I have to, it depends on the daylight, of which sometimes there is none in the UK, especially in winter. Anyway, this bag is absolutely gorgeous. So you got it free on your first order when you spend £50. And I did that. There's a little bunny, doesn't it? So I picked up a couple of things. I picked up literally a couple of things, one lipstick and one blush. And I got mine in the shade Ginger and Beverly Hills. I got a little blush balm and lipstick. The lipstick's what I truly wanted to try, but the blush just looks so nice and creamy, and I was like, ooh. I looked at loads of different reviews and swatches, and I just felt like it was something that I wanted to try. If I don't like it, then I know that I don't like it, but the lipsticks I think I will like. So yeah, I made that order as like a little gift to myself, and I was very happy with it. It came in the post and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a little video with this, it's gonna be fun. And then 2 weeks later, you just literally can't write these things. So I ordered that at the back end of June, and then I ordered this maybe mid-July, end of July, mid-July. Merit came out with a limited edition one, a collaboration with Tove, and this bag was also stunning. And I know this sounds so stupid, but I was like, I already wanted to try a couple more than just one lipstick and one blush, but I was like, oh no, I only need to spend £50 to get the bag as well. So I was like, I'll just try the lipstick and the blush and it'll be cute. But then they came out with this limited edition bag and I was like, that's stunning. So it's slightly bigger. I don't know if they still have these on the website. If they do, cool, but I'll link the website below. This is absolutely stunning. It's like this beautiful olive silver, and it's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, it's much bigger, and I think it's intended to be a bit more of a handbag. The inside has like a popper, like a magnetic popper. You can't really see it, I'm flading everywhere. But it has like a popper here. Not a popper, it's just a magnet. But like, you can see, I don't know if you can see. It also comes in a beautiful little dust bag, which I will keep because this sort of material does stain quite easily because it's like beautiful satin. But yeah, honestly, like look at these two bags. I think they're beautiful and I'm gonna treasure them. I really will treasure them. Even if I don't like the makeup, I'm gonna treasure these things. And with that bag, I picked up 2 more blushes and 2 more lipsticks because I was like, well, nothing else was really tickling my pickle. I mean, I do want to try some other things from them, but again, Colour Cosmetics are my favourite, and the lipsticks looked sensational, and I thought I can't possibly order like another 4 lipsticks. I've already got another one. So I was like, why not have 3 blushes and 3 lipsticks? Because why not? So I thought today we could apply the lipsticks and the blushes, like do a little swatch, maybe put one on the face, maybe put 2 on the face, and then I can do a little lip swatch with all 3 of these and we'll keep one on at the end. So the shades I got were Persimmon, Fox, and then Beverly Hills. Honestly, the packaging they come in is absolutely stunning. Like, oh, look at this Beautiful, beautiful box. It feels really luxury, like really luxury. So let me get these open. Ooh. This is beautiful. So this is the packaging it comes in. It's a little twisty lid. You've got the packaging, not packaging, the shade name on the bottom. And it's like a little dome, and you take the lid off and you can either go directly on the skin or take it with your finger, which is probably what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll try a bit of both, I'm not sure. So these are the shades. Let me take them, like take the lids off. It doesn't smell of anything. Let me take all the lids off and swatch them on my hand for you. I tried to get 3 shades that were quite different from one another and quite different in my collection, in the sense of I didn't go for like an orangey shade. I went for like these kind of brown tones and pink tones. Honestly, Merit is one of those brands where, again, I've been totally influenced by Hannah Louise Poston, but I feel like it's just so luxe and so rich. I tried to like do a little eye look that I thought was kind of classy, just smoky and glam to go with this look, because that's kind of what I want to go for, like some linen shirt. I'm feeling this vibe. So this is the shade Fox. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. That is, I don't know if you can tell, you can see by kind of the shine, it's got like a beautiful wetness to it. That's really pretty. So that was Fox. This one is Persimmon. Oh, that's pretty. It's actually much more vibrant than I thought it was going to be. That's really pretty. And this one is Beverly Hills. Ooh. Oh, do you know what? I'm really happy with that shade selection. Got like a really nice darker shade, a peachy shade, and like a really nice pink, like a tickled pink. So there we go. That's Fox, Persimmon, and Beverly Hills. And that's what that looks like. Again, it's quite difficult because the light is reflecting on them, but hopefully you can see the shades. They're really, really creamy. Like, I'm really noticing how creamy they are, to the point where they probably blend into like next to nothing and be like a very pinched cheeks effect, which is really, really pretty. Let's have a look at the lipsticks before I decide which one goes on my cheek. Maybe I'll put 2 on and blend them together, who knows, but let's just try out the lipsticks for now. Again, the packaging is spot on for these lipsticks. They're so heavy and luxe feeling. I've got the shades Baby, Ginger, and Slip. Again, I tried to go for something different but complementary to the blushes, just so that I could wear them together if I wanted to and kind of have that moment. But honestly, the packaging, again, really beautiful. We've got the product names on the top there. Looks really, really lovely. Honestly, the packaging is absolutely stunning. Look at this. Look at that. It's so weighty and heavy. It's really, really beautiful. I'm not sure if do I twist? Do I just yank it? Yeah, I just yank it. Honestly, beautiful. Kind of giving me Maybelline vibes from this packaging. Maybelline had like brown packaging for their like nude lipsticks. It kind of gave me that vibe, but this feels heavy. It feels very luxe. It feels custom. It's beautiful. This is what the lipstick looks like when you just roll it up, just like this. So this is the shade Baby. That's a really nice shade. It's like a mauvey baby pink, but dusty rose infused as well. That's really nice. I've then got the shade Ginger, which looks like a little bit of me. I love this. Oof, look at that, that is beautiful. And then this is Slip, which is kind of like a cool toned brown. It's not often something that I see every day, like a really cool toned brown. You do see these sorts of shades, but I tell you what, something that I really like about Merit is their desaturated tones. Not everything's orange, not everything's bright pink. It's very, yeah, desaturated, and it's just something you don't see every day. I'm just gonna have to swatch it like this, sorry. This is far more sheer, this one, Slip. Far more like a balm. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. So those are the shades. You've got Baby, Ginger, and Slip right there. You can see how balmy they are just by the reflection of the light. Really, really pretty. I think I might go for, ooh, really difficult to tell. I think I might go for Ginger at the end, this shade here. So let's swatch the other 2 first. So this is the shade Baby. Oh, they're so balmy. I haven't got a lip liner or anything or any concealer on my lips, it's just on my natural lips. So you saw roughly the pigmentation of my lips before I put it on. It's definitely cool toned, it's definitely a dusty rose. It's very pretty, and I think with the right eye look, this is going to be really nice. But it does pull a little bit greyish purple on me, which is really interesting. It didn't quite pull that way on my hand on the swatch, but it's a pretty lip colour. Probably not going to be my favourite. And I think with a lip liner, it could look really, really nice, like the right colour for me. Next, I'm going to go into Slip, which is this cool toned brown. I really have high hopes for this one. Sorry for the messy application. I don't have a lip liner on, so I have no lines to fill in. This is really nice. This is an everyday shade for me. This is an everyday shade for me. This is the sort of nude I love to wear every single day, especially with like a warmer eye, and I do tend to wear like warmer eyeshadow, if I'm honest. This is more of a cool toned look today, but I like this shade. I like this shade a lot. This is going places with me. Yeah, I like that one. And then finally we have Ginger, which is the one I think I'm going to leave on. And this one's like an orangey shade. Warm tone orange. Interestingly, I think because of the pigmentation of my lips, this is coming off a little bit more coral and pink. Unlike that cool toned brown, which actually neutralized the pinkness in my lips and made it look like a neutral, it didn't actually look that cool tone. This is coming off far more warm and a little bit more pinky. Like I said, the orange is making my pink coral, but maybe if I was wearing a bit more concealer on my lips or something like that, it would neutralize it, but it's a really nice shade. So that's Ginger. I think my favorite is definitely Slip, that cool toned one, the second one I tried on, but this is still like a good everyday lipstick shade for me. It's just a tiny bit more pink, and I don't typically love pink lipsticks, but there's a time and a place. But this is really nice. I love the consistency of them as well. They feel just like a lip balm, really like not waxy, but really just slippy and moisturizing. They feel really, really nice. So on to blush. I think I'm gonna avoid this one here, which is Beverly Hills, and I'm either gonna go in with Fox or Persimmon. Maybe one of each. I don't know, should we have a look? I kind of want to apply this one. Let me just pick them up on my fingers and see how pigmented they get. Like, look how neutral and see-through they look. They're like practically non-existent, like in a good way though. I am gonna go for this one, which is Fox. And I think I'm just gonna take my finger on this and just dot it. I'm just gonna take my brush that I was using like my foundation and bronzer on. I've got it on my face now, so I'm just gonna take off the brush. This is a very pretty blush. It's very, very subtle, but it's very pretty. Honestly, on the skin, it looks like nothing is there. I'm looking in this mirror and I'm looking at this up close. This is really beautiful. So if you really like a flush and you just want it to kind of melt into the skin, and in my head I'm like, who wouldn't want that? But not everyone wants the same thing as me. If you want your blush to kind of just melt into the skin and give this flushed look, I really rate these. I love a cream product. I love a cream product. So if you don't like cream products, maybe this isn't the best thing to start with, or maybe it is because of that, because it's very low in saturation. But I feel like this works better with a brush, just like pouncing it like you can see me doing. It just helps blend it. But I tell you what, like, look how natural that looks. I mean, you could probably tell it's makeup in the sense of no one's cheeks flushed that beautifully. Honestly, I can't even see it on my skin. It's almost like blurring out. I'm really impressed by that. This might become one of my top cream blushes. That's really, really pretty. I'm just gonna add a touch of highlight to my skin. This isn't a Merit one, this is just like a Jecca Black Glow drops. Again, I'm just gonna go back in with the brush, just kind of like any blusher on that is gonna kind of just blend in with the highlight. Tiny bit more, why not? More is more. Just on the high points here. I've been a real fan lately of just grabbing one brush and kind of doing my entire face with one brush sequentially. So like foundation, then bronzer, then blush, and then just patting my highlight in like this and just letting it blend in. I've just been really enjoying like the whole kind of, not messy makeup, but just very one brush, kind of blurred effect. Everything like not being too precise. Like not washed out, but like, whew, you know? Like everything just kind of blurring into one, sort of. Like you can still see the bronzer, the blush, the highlight, bronze, blush, highlight, but it's not so, it's just kind of all like meshed in together. I know what I mean. I know what I mean. Okay, so what do I think? Honestly, this has been quite a lovely experience playing with these products. I know it's only been like a little short video of just me swatching them and applying one of them to my cheeks, but I just kind of wanted to give you like a little lowdown on what I thought on just the blushes and the lipsticks, and something that I ordered for me, not necessarily to do a video on. I ordered it because I wanted these pieces of makeup. I wanted to treat myself to something that felt a little bit more luxury, felt a little bit more something I didn't have in my collection, not just plain makeup, but actually putting makeup on to enjoy how it feels, how it looks, feeling like I'm just owning that little treasure, you know? They do feel like pieces of treasure, not just because they're gold and beautiful, the weightiness of it, the texture of it feels very balmy and just very well thought through. This feels like a luxe brand. It is, I would say, expensive, like it's not cheap, and I don't feel like the products feel cheap. These do feel a little bit lighter than I would like, but to be honest with you, the overall experience was actually so pleasurable that I don't mind. I would 100% pick up more products from Merit now. I feel like these 6 products and just applying them, feeling them on the skin, feeling how they work into the skin as well, like with my fingers or the brush, I just feel like this is giving me the confidence to say, oh, this is a brand that isn't always about kapow pigment, but it's actually about the process, the pleasure of putting on makeup on without it looking obvious. It feels like it's a brand that's saying, do you know what, we get it, your skin doesn't always look great when you've got a thick layer of makeup on. I do feel like my cheeks today look really flushed, look really hydrated through that balmy cheek product. And I don't see that very often with other cream products. This, I feel, would be perfect. Like honestly, if you are anyone over the age of 30, if like you're starting to see your skin change texture, those fine lines, you don't want product on the skin, but you want to have a flush of color without it being too heavy, too much effort. You want it to be nice and flushed. Like you saw how easy it was for me to blend that blush. It was so easy. I would highly recommend looking into these. They're not cheap. It is a bit of a treat for yourself, but you could get, which is what I got to spend £50, was the bundle, so a lipstick and a blush. You can choose your own ones, and that came to £51, I believe. Oh no, maybe it was a bit less than that, but I had to pay like £2 on shipping. Can't remember, don't quote me on it, but I'll link the website down below. Yeah, I really like them. The lipsticks, I love the consistency of them. If you've got an oilier skin and you don't find that lipsticks stay on your skin for that long, I'm not sure how much you would like these because they're very balmy. So, you know, if you like a liquid lipstick because it stays on and you want the pigment, I would pass on these personally. I do have a drier lip. I wouldn't say I have dry lips, but they swing more dry than they do oily. And I find that this is really nice and balmy. I think the colour will stay on for a little bit. I think it's one of those that I would have to reapply. This is the first time I'm applying on my face, but they feel really comfortable, really comfortable. So if you're going out and you don't mind reapplying, but you just want to feel comfortable, this is great. This is almost like an intensely tinted lip balm. That's how lovely it feels. I wouldn't put it in the lip balm category, but it just feels really moisturizing, slippy, like it just feels nice on the lips. I will say that actually, because of the lack of pigment in them, the lack of them being kapow, you saw how the lipsticks changed colour on my lips. So maybe just take that into account. If you're not usually one to pick up a cool toned lipstick and you have similar lips to mine and you saw how that cool toned lipstick applied to me and it neutralised, maybe it's worth swinging that way. I do think, was it Slip? I do think Slip is going to be a really beautiful colour. I love this colour, don't get me wrong, but it definitely is warmer than the lipstick that it was presented as, which isn't the product's fault. It's just interesting to see how, when you're not covering up your lips, how it can change into a different product entirely, almost in its colour. I'm actually really excited to play around with these products more in my own time, and maybe I'll include them in content in the future. I'm sure I will. But honestly, I feel really happy with them. I feel like they're a good purchase. It was a bit of an investment, but I got the little bags for like free, so maybe it was a good investment. It's like fashion, makeup together. Please tell me in the comments if you own anything from Merit. If you do, what do you own? Have you got any recommendations? I saw like their hydrating primer in that glass bottle and I was so tempted by it, but then I picked up another blush instead because I was like, it's safe. I know, my logic's a little bit crazy, but I did see that, and they've got like a really beautiful brightening concealer as well. So if you own anything from Merit, or you've seen really highly rated like reviews and something, please can you let me know, because I think it's going to be a brand that I maybe revisit, I don't know, in 6 months time, maybe close to Christmas, treat myself then, I usually do, or like Black Friday time. I want to kind of know what to look at next, because I'm actually quite impressed by this brand. As a first impression, it feels really luxe, grown up, putting makeup on because you want to look nice, not because you're playing around in it. You know, do you feel my vibe? Do you feel my vibe? Because I definitely have two vibes. There's makeup to play, and there's makeup to look like, you know. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate you. Thumbs the video up if you have enjoyed. Comment down below, like I said, what do you own from Merit? If you own anything, or what do you recommend? If you have any recommendations, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell because you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. Thank you once again. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.